Yeah, I tried to send it to the account that sent me the money. One, it didn't take it for some reason.
Interesting.
Yo, it's about a roof running.
Yeah.
Wait, Duncan arrested somebody? No shot.
I'll try and contact Etta tomorrow, and see how we can get this back, because I just want to pay them back. I'm dumb. I want as much.
Yeah, you want to wash your hands with it for sure.
Yeah, and then especially before the mayor goes and says, "Hey, guess what? There's a commission or whatever interest."
I mean, how do y'all feel about the mayor? Because he's running for re-election and he's doing a lot of changes to get votes on his side again. It scares me a little bit because once somebody shows you who they are, believe them, right? And I've seen the mayor at his highest as far as anger.
Not happy that he's blocking Shift 1 from getting, and again, I think I said to you last night, Slack, so I don't know if it's personal or if it's just due to availability.
It has to be personal. I think somebody's going from Shift 1, or one of the cops is going to him and telling him what's going on, because it seemed like he's hearing about what's happening at the shift meetings. Unless the deputy mayor is there too as well, and that could be the reason.
Well, he is.
I don't think... He hasn't gone to a lot of them, though.
No, he's not there at all of them, but he's there at a fair amount, and there's been things... It's mostly been Trig, at least, that have done like some really crazy things, like...
Okay, but
the picture of like the mayor with like North Korean dictators and stuff like that, but that's like a whole different subject.
Well, are they doing it for the deputy mayor? That's foolish, no?
Well, yeah, but Trig just doesn't give a shit.
Well, that's the problem. He needs to be punished then, because he needs to know that that cannot fly, especially for the deputy mayor. I mean, it's a slap in the face, no?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Also, people just like posing feedback, but not in a constructive way. Very much they yell at you.
It's
suck at
venting.
your job.
Yeah, it's venting.
There's no like, yeah.
I went to the town hall meeting the other day, Captain, and literally the civilians are all saying, the cops don't respond, they don't care about us. And then he went and told them all, in his words, don't worry, I'm your savior. I've given them a quota.
What the fuck is that? Get it off my screen!
Then he said, oh wait, the assistant chief is here. Assistant chief, read out everything we have to do on the quota. So I'm reading out to the whole town hall all the things, and they're like, hooray, good, they're on the quota. Do you know what I mean? I was just
what is going on?
Right, well, it's political.
It is.
It's all political.
Everybody's playing this game, and they're doing it for self-interest or personal gain, and nobody gives a shit about the city sometimes. And it's just really pissing me off. It's really pissing me off because everybody's like, what about me? Me. It's like, okay, well, I mean, okay, I want to help you, sir, but, there's so much of us to go around. There's so much of us that need to work together to make this work. It can't be all about one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? You need to go to the hospital?
No, I got shot down a Grove, but anyway, we need to tell cops the cul-de-sac, Grove Street, at least have a 77-2. They're very, very hostile to PD. Very hostile to PD.
So I've been able to go down. I've been able to go down to Grove Street because I've kind of formed a relationship with some of them down.
Right.
Until yesterday. When some guy I have never met before pulls up with Peanut and tells me I'm no longer allowed on the block. They don't want to see me down there.
Wait, that sounds familiar.
This is our block, and I'm like, what do you mean your block? I said I've been down here for. I said I've been down here for barbecues. I've been down here to talk with the folks. And this one guy just got super angry and said, you're not welcome anymore.
It's really good, Chief. I think you could hit an apple on my head, but I don't want to try.
I believe you, as Chief, because the same person was trying to press me and Lenny. It seemed like things are different now. They're trying to press the PD.
Come here.
They're very hostile. I'm not sure if it's
engraved
one or
into
two
his fucking
groups,
cup?
or they're coming together and say, you know what, fuck off with the PD, and they're finding any reason
Right.
to either escalate with us or kick us off.
For me, that just put my suspicion even higher that there is dodgy stuff going on. I mean, I've seen them do handoffs, right? I'm not stupid. But there must be more going on if they've suddenly turned like this.
I wonder why. I mean, what happened since last night? I'm trying to think. What really transpired that you think would make the folks down on Grove, or just in the Southside in general, to have a different attitude to the PD?
Yeah, I don't know who this was with Peanut. They pulled up next to me. Declan had a headache. I was waiting for Declan to, you know, shake
Declan
his
had a headache in the
off.
same situation with me and Lenny when they pulled up. So, I mean,
Yeah.
holy shit. I mean, I don't know if it's the same folks, but they were pressing us. So, like, what are you doing down here? And I said, well,
Right,
first
so
of all,
I'm just waiting for Declan to, you know, shake his headache off.
maybe it's Declan.
Peanut
Maybe.
pulls up and he says, you know, Ruby, I F with you. You're cool. And then the other guy goes, no, you're not welcome down here anymore. I don't even know who he was.
Yeah, something strange, but we need to be careful down at
Something.
Grove. And I was working also an investigation today earlier regarding a warehouse and BBMC and money laundering going on. And Bobby fucking Charles found my GPS and came to me on a rooftop. I was sticking out the property and pulled up his tow
What?
truck and saying, Slacks! Slacks, where you at? And the BBMC
No
all heard
way.
what he did, and they started chasing me around. I had to come up with a bullshit story while I was down there. I almost died.
I don't want to interrupt you guys, but and I want to talk more about this, but I desperately have to go.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're
Okay,
fine.
See you
You're
later,
fine.
Chief.
Hey, good night.
Good night.
That's interesting because, okay, so Knight and I are looking into a couple of warehouses that we've found that we believe are being used to possibly grow. And the reason
Really?
why we have found, Brian found fertilizer and watering cans all over this roof as they were pursuing a suspect. Then he found solar panels all over
Interesting.
the roof of this one warehouse.
Which one? Which warehouse is that? Do you remember? Because the one I was looking at, it was in the South Side, the one next to Olympic Freeway. What warehouse is that?
I can't remember. It's in the south. I thought he said Vespucci area. I'll have to double check with him. But
If
then
you could,
I found
or if I
one
could-
on South Shambles.
Solar panels or watering can?
Solar panels everywhere, all over one building.
Where in South Shamble? Do you remember?
Yeah, you know, South Shambles and Hangaway.
Yeah, in
where
Cyprus.
there's that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know, there's like that.
Oh my
sort of
God.
Old junkyard that you can cut through to go up to the oil field.
Yeah.
It's that building right next door.
And there's one over
so
here too as
McNulty
well.
and I, McNulty went and checked it out. I just kind of looked at it from afar because I was looking for distilleries. And I think there's some correlation between keeping their power bill down, right, with those things.
Interesting.
That's
Interesting
just
indeed.
my brain theory.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Right.
what's going on. Yeah, what's going on, Duncan?
I'm not passing this to you, but I am showing it to you in case it piques your interest. Report, investigative report 4580. Sounds pretty big.
4.
And she was able to name pretty much everyone there.
Oh yeah, this is a BBMC. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so if in case you want to look into that, that's the report I took.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely working an investigation on them for sure. God damn it. I'm still hurt. I need to go 42 soon.
And they want her to pretty much push legislation that removes Bobby and Carmine from the prison. And
Holy
they said
shit.
if she doesn't do that, they're gonna kill her and Max.
Well, what they said to us, if the PD sends us to prison, then they're gonna get out of prison and shoot the PD because of what Bobby, Charles, and Carmine do to them. And I said, what kind of logic is that? How does that make any sense? Okay, you think we have control over them? Go through the appropriate channels and talk to their bosses. I mean, attacking the PD just is an issue of the ego act for doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put some evidence away. We just arrested a guy that we just We just drove by an alarm and we just saw him just running with the HVAC part. We're like, stop. And he's like, all right, I'll stop. And then he turned himself in.
Let's see. Well, I need to go 42 here. I might be back a bit later. Have yourself a wonderful
Also,
night, yo.
wait, was that an April Fool's joke yesterday?
No, the guy should be working on it. It should be maybe check next storm. The delivery should be back, hopefully.
Next one?
That's what he told me.
Okay. It wasn't. I thought it was some sort of sick April Fool's joke.
No, I don't believe so.
Hey, Ray, can you pop the trunk so I can grab the HVAC parts?
Yeah, do you help carrying them at all?
By the way, Duncan, good job on that report. I'm going to follow up with it tomorrow.
All right. I told Siobhan to probably contact you.
All right, I'll tell it to her tomorrow. Dispatch. I'm going 42. Have a good night. Ash Chief, have a good night as well, too.
Marking you 1042 at 754. Have a good night. I have a question before you go 42.
Oh, she's talking to you.